Missouri 4A sectional action, a national record was set as this event took place at Blue Springs High School. Not only was a national record set, a second place nationally was set, and a fifth place nationally was set. Details to come. We start in the girls' 100-meter hurdles. Lane 5, Christine Spence of Lee Summit North in maroon. She pulls away and she smokes the field. Christine Spence in the girls' 100-meter. She would also win another event later and qualify in multiple events for state. Her time, 15:13. Rhonda Austin of Liberty at 15:84. Brandy Caldwell in third. Boys 110-meter high hurls. Brandon Lloyd in lane 4, purple of Blue Springs. Stephen Chambers of Raytown, lane 5. And this would come down to the very end. Chambers pushing Lloyd all the way. Lloyd, one of the top athletes, and Lloyd pulls it out and wins by 5/100ths of a second at 14:20. Jacob Lindley of St. Joe Central in third place. Girls 100-meter. The best time in the nation run this year in this race. Mona Lee of Central in silver, pulling away from Sheba Clark of Park Hill. That is the best time in the entire United States in high school this year. The time 11:38. Sheba Clark 11:84, and Tiffany Hargrove in third place. Boys 100. Jason Rickenberger of Liberty Blue in lane 4 starts out behind and then pulls it out. 10.8 seconds. Rickenberger would also win the 200 in a time of 21:94, so Rickenberger qualifying in multiple events for state. Girls 1600 meter, this is the start. This race would be between Katie Meehan of Sedalia Smith Cotton, Amy Chipman of Blue Springs, and Nicole Graham of Blue Springs. A note on Amy Chipman, you see in the purple running in second place there. Amy Chipman had a hip flexor coming into this meet, but still performed well and qualified for state. The finishing lap here, Chipman and Meehan. Coming down to the wire, both wearing sunglasses because they're superstars. Meehan of Sedalia Smith Cotton in first, Chipman in second, and Nicole Graham of Blue Springs in third place. If you show the girls 16, show the boys 1600 meter. Ryan Hampton and John Harmon of Liberty and Matt Teagenkamp of Lee Summit. Even though Teagenkamp comes in third place in this event, he would come back and win another event later on. The boys from Liberty finishing 1-2 and Teagenkamp in third. All three qualify for state competition. Girls 400 now. Sheba Clark finished second in the 100 to Mona Lee, but she would pull away from the field here and win the girls 400. She qualified in multiple events for state competition. Her time in the 400 was 57 flat, and she would win the sectional event. Naomi Williams in Northeast in second, and Tatiana Lang of Park Hill finished in third place. Girls 300 hurdles. We told you Christine Spence of Lee Summit North would be back. Brandy Caldwell of Grandview in the gold shirt would finish in second, but she was not close to Christine Spence. She would win the 300 hurdles with a time of 45:15, winning 2 events for the Broncos of Lee Summit North. Brandy Caldwell in second, Erin League in third place. Girls 3200, same 3 runners would dominate this race. That's Meehan of Sedalia Smith Cotton again in first. And this race had the same story as the 1600, aside from the time of the finish, as Meehan of Sedalia Smith Cotton would win this race by almost 20 seconds. She absolutely blew away the field, and watch the strong finish coming up here. And she pours it all on to win it. Winnetonka runner finishing in second place. And Amy Chipman and Nicole Graham, teammates, would come down to third and fourth. Graham finishing in third place. The runner from Winnetonka was Rebecca Kuklinski, and she was in at 11:41:32. Boys 3200, we told you. Matt Teagenkamp finished in third in the 16, but he would blow away the field and dominate the 3200. However, after the race, he said it was more important that his relay team qualified rather than his individual competitions, and Teagenkamp won this one by over 21 seconds ahead of the second place finisher. Ryan Hampton of Liberty in second, Caleb Teague of Blue Springs in third. Pole vault competition. This would be strong. Good height on the finish here. This is David Sadler of Truman. He would qualify for state. Ryan Wiebe of Blue Springs, he also would qualify for state. But the winner would be Brandon McElroy at 14 feet. McElroy of North Kansas City, finishing in first place, qualifies for state. Scott Hens of Rockhurst in second. David Sadler of Truman in third place. Muna Lee set the national best. I'm a race ahead of myself here. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. This is Muna Lee. She set the nation's best time in the 100. This is the 200. And again, Sheba Clark would be her main competition. Nation's best in the 100. Could she go 2 for 2 with the nation's best time in the 200? You know what? Even though she blew away the field again, she did not get the nation's best time. She got the nation's second best time with 23.86. Sheba Clark in second with a 24.6, and Naomi Williams in Northeast in 25.15. Great competition at Missouri 4A sectionals out at Blue Springs. One more note, Christy Myers of Raytown South in the girls' high jump hit a height of 5'10". That was good enough to get her in the top 10 in the nation. So a lot of runners and competitors on the Missouri side placing not only sectional best times, but also nation best times.